Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra September 16, 2024. Something from the past might emerge today, as the Sun and Chiron form a minor challenging aspect. While it might feel uncomfortable initially, there can be a feeling of an emotional breakthrough later. People around you can be very sensitive to the undercurrents in their environment. If you examine what may be holding you back from learning and growing, you'll put yourself in a better position to embrace new opportunities as they arise. The little things that typically take up so much of your time don't seem so pressing or concerning later today, however. You're in good shape to attract with your unique self-expression and vision. In fact, it's a time to put a grudge or misgiving behind you. You're seeking ways to shine your light and share your ideas, love, and creations. Light off the fireworks, because it is truly time to celebrate with Jupiter, our great benefic, dancing in your zodiac sign. However, Jupiter is known to be weakened in your zodiac sign because your polarity Sagittarius is ruled by it. This means that Jupiter is in its detriment when within you. This can make Jupiter's natural blessings more challenging to experience, or that we have to work harder to manifest them. When it comes to sexual trends, Jupiter in Gemini is all about having options, taking chances, and learning as we go. However, we may not be as interested in staying in one rhythm sexually, which could create frustration for ourselves or others. Try something unusual. As a scholarly mercurial sign, you are always up for the challenge of trying or learning something new. You are encouraged to do something unlikely when the moon enters Aquarius. There might be an unusual professional opportunity to consider. You may have a class to attend, a mentor to work with, or an unforeseen trip to take. Although this is an unlikely opportunity few get a chance to experience, it could lead to something uniquely wonderful in your professional journey. Do not be afraid to take the road less traveled. With so many friends, you can be overwhelmed sometimes. Do you manage to keep in contact regularly? Have you noticed that you haven't heard from someone dear to you for a long time? Focus on what you have to give of your time and see if something creative comes to mind that can help you stay connected with the people you care about, despite your busy schedule. After all, your life would not be whole if you had to spend it alone. This will be a great day because all of the vibrations at the moment are uneven and will be opening up a relatively favorable period. Go toward others, renew your ideas, be informed, and communicate what you think, but stop wanting to get your family and friends involved in your projects. Your strong personality must be flexible because then you will see your initiatives come to fruition very quickly. While you are waiting, re-energize yourself in your sentimental life by rediscovering the charms of the person you love. 2 days after the moon initially entered your financial sector and clashed with Mars in your income sector, it is spending its final hours aligned with Pluto while positively influencing planets that can boost your financial confidence and imagination. During this first visit since both Mars and Pluto representing war and revolution began energizing opposite sides of your finances, the moon leaves you with heightened financial instincts and a clearer understanding of where to position yourself strategically. It is just as a friendly aspect between Venus in your romantic sector and Jupiter in Gemini is already bringing the planets of love and luck together, that the moon makes a timely return to an adventurous part of your chart. This element of luck, the laws of attraction and the spirit of romance and adventure are coming together to create a romantically charged weekend. Our eyes in the sky. It's often the smallest gestures that leave the biggest impact, isn't it? A quick text to check in on a friend, or a simple "I'm thinking of you," can spark so much joy, both for you and the other person. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a message that instantly brightened your day, making you feel seen and appreciated? That's the kind of connection we're talking about today, the type that strengthens bonds and reminds us of the beauty in our relationships. So, if that sense of connection is calling you, don't ignore it. Today is the perfect day to reach out and spread a little warmth. Who in your life could use a reminder that they matter? Now, let's talk about the energy surrounding you today. It's buzzing with possibility. Your mental sharpness and physical energy are at an all-time high. You're feeling on top of your game, and it's as though everything you set your mind to feels totally within reach. Have you been holding on to a brilliant idea, just waiting for the right moment to bring it to life? Guess what? That moment is now. You already have the tools, knowledge, and insight to succeed. The only thing left to do is to trust yourself enough to take that leap. Sometimes, the most rewarding moments come from stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. Think about a time when you hesitated, only to later realize, I should have started sooner. Today is your gentle nudge to go for €1. There's no better time than the present. In your social life, you'll find yourself especially open and welcoming today. Whether it's deepening connections with close friends or inviting new friendships into your circle, today's energy makes it all feel effortless and meaningful. Have you ever noticed how sharing experiences with others can surprise you with new perspectives, unexpected laughter, and moments of genuine joy? Today is a wonderful opportunity to experience just that. Open your heart and let those connections flourish. When we invest in our relationships, we not only enrich our own lives but also create spaces for others to feel valued and heard. It's a cycle of kindness and love, one that will be mirrored back to you tenfold. But let's not forget, even with all this positive momentum, there may be moments where your mind drifts toward unrealistic dreams or desires. You might find yourself daydreaming about something that seems just out of reach or feeling tempted by a risk that could undo the progress you've made. These moments are worth paying attention to, not for the risk itself, but for what they might reveal about your inner state. Have you ever felt a pull toward something, only to realize later that it was driven by a deeper dissatisfaction with where you currently are? These feelings aren't always about chasing something new, they're often a signal that it's time for reflection. Take a step back and ask yourself, what's really driving these desires? Why do I feel the need for change? By giving yourself the time and space to explore these questions, you'll gain clarity. And here's the beautiful part, it's often the small, intentional shifts that lead to the most fulfilling transformations. It's not always about big, sweeping changes. Sometimes, a quiet moment of reflection, a change in perspective, or a shift in priorities can make all the difference. So, as you move through today, stay grounded in the present, and embrace the opportunities that come your way. Whether it's reigniting a passion project, reaching out to loved ones, or simply giving yourself the time to reflect, trust you're exactly where you need to be. You have the strength, wisdom, and support to move forward with confidence and grace.